Hi everybody, it's me, Mila Rose, and we are back for a Paycheck 3 budget. Normally don't do this because normally I don't have a third paycheck in the month, but you all know, I've heard some folks call this a magic month. October, we have 3 paychecks, so I'm gonna knock this one out pretty quickly. I have just been running through some budget videos trying to get caught up because we've got big changes coming, as you all know, about a house. So everything has changed, and now we're gonna see how this goes. All right, y'all, paycheck, third paycheck. I might even have to do some math things, which usually I've already got done by time you all see this, but you know, we're doing new things. So this is where I do my third paycheck. I actually have this written in on the back of my usual form, and I only ever usually use the first side. So this is just the back of the usual form that you all see. This paycheck amount was $1,673. So this is not the actual third paycheck of the month. I'm like one paycheck ahead technically. So the next paycheck that I get, which I will use for the first paycheck of November from my job, will actually be the third paycheck of the month in October. So like I said, we got a raise that went into effect October 1st, but since this next paycheck will be a third paycheck and we'll have taxes taken out, which means it still won't be my usual amount that I can expect to get from these paychecks. So I have no idea how much it's going to be. We're just kind of, like I said, November is just going to be a surprise. We're just going to see how it works out because I don't know how much anything is actually going to be. I know one amount of money that I will be getting in, and everything else will just be, we'll see what it is. So with this one, we got $1,673 with that one. We did $300 for my envelopes. I put co-serve, so I started, that's my electricity from now on. I did $100 for co-serve. AT&T, that's my new cable provider because my other provider, Charter, is not available here. Lawn, I have lawn service now, $35. Mustang, that is my water supply. I put $52 for that. And I think I pay the $52 every other month. I'm not 100% sure about this, y'all. I'm still figuring it out. I figured out, so HOA coming up in the next month will be moved over to a sinking fund. That way I just pull out the amount I need every month, and then I'll have the $200 for April and $200 for October. It's $400 for the year total. So that gets $35. And then I actually ended up spending, the next one is going to be birthday actually. And that's going to be $400. Ooh, Visa got $200. And then I did a just in case I spent more money, which I totally did, which was $130. That is that one. And I really need to check and make sure that this all adds up. I'm not even 100% sure that it does. I really should have been. This is my little PSA for everyone that do your budgets like you should, because I still feel like I'm a little off on things. All right, so that's everything that I need to finish out this month, right? Or to finish out the money that's coming up in October. So the next budgets will take care of all the things for November. So now I pulled out a little bit more for things that I'll be paying for in November that I'd rather just pay for out of this one because it'll just make my life a lot easier. So old electricity from the city that I lived in, I'm still putting aside $100 for that, to pay for that. For the internet, like I said, I would still need to pay something in November for the internet that was available through the month of October, so I'm putting aside $80 for that. School loans. So it accumulated a little bit of interest. I'm going to pay that interest off. And then the monthly amount that I like to pay is $40 as well. So I'm going to do that. And then for November, I will have the $25 that can go towards savings. So I don't need to pull that one out. And then, see, this is not going to add up the way it should. December, we have school loans is the only one I'm still pulling some money out for. And that's going to be that $40 for the monthly amount. And then we'll stop. That'll be it. What we need to pull out for this one is the 30. Is it 35? Yeah, 35 for the HOA. Make sure you can see that. Okay, 35 for HOA. And the 200. Oh, I don't know what that 200 is for. I don't think I need that 200. The 25 and the 25. And that's school loans and school loans. Okay. So that's 50, 85 total that I'll need to pull out. I don't know how much this is going to add up to. I'm pretty sure it doesn't add up to 1,673. So let's see how much this actually adds up to. Let me pull you all back some so I can actually do things and move around. And I'm going to move this to the side, make sure you all can still see it. Okay. Okay. So we have 300 plus 100 plus 71 plus 35 plus 52 plus 35 plus 400 plus 200 plus 130 plus 100 plus 80 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40. So that's 1,623. So we are 1,623. From that 1,673, we're at 50. We're at plus 50. I'm going to leave that as is because who knows what might happen. Because this is just kind of like a weird in-between check. And we will figure that out when I close this check out. Oh, and this was under additional payments. I usually don't have much more that's going on there. So I will have to, glad I took a look at that. I strongly doubt I will have any additional payments that can come out of the third paycheck. And I'm going to make a cheap little weird looking actual. All right, so this is where I wanted to talk about car loan, which will be more prominent in next month, but I went ahead and paid my car off. So there will be no more car note payments coming out because I was like, I need that money. I need that money to go somewhere else. So no more car loans coming out, which means I will now be putting that money to all the other expenses that I owe in the month. But I am paying myself. I took some money out of my savings to pay off the car. So I will be paying myself back for that. You'll see that in the next budget. And then school loans are set to start in February. So that's like the perfect amount because I took 600, I think. Or I wanted to have enough to pay so I could end the year with 3,000. I'll be 200 off, but it will be just enough to be able to actually go and pay back the money that I took out to end the year with 3,000 pretty much inside of my savings. I will have to do savings updates because pulled so much money out of the house account, pulled money out of my emergency savings account. And so we're kind of starting over on a lot of these areas, not at the bottom, not at zero, but building back up. And then also looking at now that kind of long-term investment and savings and things like that, because I've talked about it before. I have a retirement through work. I have an additional retirement through Nationwide, and now I want to get another retirement through either Vanguard or through Fidelity, I think it is, that most people use. I'm a part of a couple of different like Facebook groups. It's like a lot of those, like, what is it, like fire groups, I guess, so retiring and all that other stuff. And they've kind of really sparked my interest and made me realize I want to like start contributing and get to these things. I turned 34 October 16th, so I'm kind of like almost to that, 35, and so I really want to make sure that I'm centered and putting my money to work and putting my attention and my time towards the things that I desire. So that's kind of where that's going. So I don't know, because I usually put the car note on the October 2nd paycheck. I don't think I'm going to actually do an October 2nd paycheck. I will, but it won't look like what it usually looks like, because that paycheck is actually now going to be in November. So it's going to actually go towards November, even though I get the paycheck in October. So I might need to go ahead and like just scooch that one over. I'm going to see how I feel about that, to be like, okay, well, it's the November one, but I got it in October. So I think that's how that's going to end up going. So many changes. This has been such an eventful year, and it's not even over yet, but cars paid off, bought a house, making big changes. I do want to do a goal wrap up for the year. I need to go over my savings accounts. I need to go over my debt and like paying off my debt, because now I have more credit card debt since I used my Visa to pay for a lot of things, and getting the house kind of together and ready to go. So it's just a lot going on, but it's all good. It's all exciting and it's all good. So I hope you all are having a great and fantastic month. I have missed you. I have missed making videos. I'm excited to be back here. I will be pulling the cash out probably tomorrow. I'll head over to the bank and pull the cash out so I can do some of those cash stuffing videos that need to get done. And then we will sit down and have maybe a long video to figure out what is going on with my budget for November. So thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.